So welcome back to some more conspiracy theories and unexplained mysteries. But before we get to the videos and the craziness, I need y'all to help me unplug some more people out of the Matrix. And you do that by spamming the like button. Then put hashtag unplugged in the comment section. All right? And subscribe if you're new. Let's get to it.
I saw a UFO once. It's true story, and I was not alone. Some people can, some very good like
Were you in Montreal?
No, it
It's George St. Pierre, right? The UFC fighter, right?
was in New Mexico, and sorry guys, but I'll talk about it. What makes it so weird is it makes us look bad because when we talk about it, we describe it in a different way. But we also something because when it happened, like it lasts about 10 seconds. We all went like a little silence and then, holy shit, did you see this? Oh my, what the hell was that? And we were all there.
There's something they're not telling us that is so gnarly that they don't think people can handle it.
Say these aliens, wherever they're from, made us. That we're a genetic experiment. That they created our religions, our religious figures. That we are an agricultural product. That somehow they harvest us. That our time is limited, you know, that once the experiment's over, poof, we go away. I remember...
See, that goes along with a lot of the ancient history things we've talked about where they say, or they have the theories of, we're here doing a service for them. We're like workers for them, the aliens. Like, so hearing more people echo that same sentiment, man, is crazy. Think about it.
When there was a push back to have an intelligent design university in the schools, and I wrote a column about it, just said, hey, be careful what you wish for, because you might find out that the intelligent designer isn't God that you're thinking of. It might be some alien science project or something like that. You know, that you can imagine a lot of different things that would be really disturbing to people to come out.
There's something they're not telling.
Now, I don't need the people who are religious to get upset about what he said. Just accept the fact that y'all have different views. You know what I mean? And you're two different people with two different views. That's not abnormal. You know what I mean? Just listen to what he's saying, though. And then do your research. And if you don't agree, then you don't agree. But don't get mad at him for his viewpoint.
Watch Logan Paul freak out about this conspiracy.
About UFOs?
Yep.
I just want to mention this real quick. There's another category of UFOs that we should be concerned about.
Oh, Lord.
USOs, unidentified submerged objects.
Stop.
Wow.
They're going underwater.
Wow.
They're going underwater now.
See, people making fun of this or really taking this lightly, bro. I don't when it comes to, and I've never heard that term, USOs, of unidentified submerged objects, but we have been paying attention to what's been going on up underwater. And if you look at a lot of the things that have been discovered underwater, you can't sit here and tell me that a little piece of you don't think that could be an alien. We've seen some crazy things underwater. And then you think about the meteors and different things that hit the water on a consistent basis. Those things could be carrying organisms on them. I don't sound so crazy now, do it?
At precisely 11 p.m., the unidentified sphere seemingly vanished into the ocean.
Splashed.
Like defying
Not a
physics.
fish.
Traveling at hundreds of knots through the water. Like underwater. You shouldn't be able to do that. And apparently that's a whole other category, right? You got the flying ones, then you got the ones below sea. And the one video that came out most recently is this video the Navy had of this thing, you know, little like spherical object, and it was about 6 feet in diameter, flying through the sky, approaching the waves, and you can hear the naval officer saying, "Oh my gosh, they're all going against."
As the plane soared above an unfamiliar region in China, a passenger gazed out of the window, capturing a captivating video. A sense of awe and curiosity filled the air as the passenger's camera focused on a peculiar sight. A disc-shaped object, about the size of a small car, effortlessly gliding in parallel to the airplane, near one of its wings. The crispness of the video allowed the viewer to perceive the details of the disc distinctly. As seconds passed, an intriguing occurrence took place. The mysterious object seemed to activate a device of some sort, creating a mesmerizing effect. Space and time itself appeared to fold around the disk, as if the laws of physics were being bent to its will. The passenger's video captured the surreal moment in all its glory, a testament to an encounter that defied conventional understanding. As the object sped away from the aircraft, its velocity accelerated to a staggering 24,000 miles per hour, leaving an indelible impression on the mind of the witness. As the plane soared above an unfamiliar...
Now, I know a lot of people want to say, oh, that's not real, or oh, that's some technology that we created. Could be. Really could be. What if it isn't? What if it isn't? And we're seeing a lot of things take place in our skies. Doing some things that nothing that we have technology-wise can do. What if this is real?
That's as far as it goes on video. I'm keeping the video. I don't know.
Everyone is saying government UFOs, government UFOs. Is that what this is? And if so, then they have stuff that, of course, they don't want to tell us about, rightfully so, if they try not to let it leak and get out to other people, other countries and different things like that. But are you so sure of that? Are you willing to bet your last on that?
Goes away. What the hell?
What is going on? Do you see that?
Is this the government trying to scare us then? Is that what this is? By them creating, what is that them saying to us? By them creating UFO technology, looking drones or whatever y'all want to call them to fly through the sky, is that them trying to scare us then? Never seen this video before, but this video here should spark a lot of conversation, because if that is real, that's crazy to see. Whoa.
What's the significance of UFOs? Like,
They're not coming from, well, I should say it this way. The significance of UFOs is multiple parts, but number one, it's not what you think it is. It's not coming from other planets. The evidence doesn't suggest that.
Interdimensional.
Yes. And the reason is because time is parallel. It's not linear, or it's not like we start here and go forward in time. Time is side by side, which means everything in the past and the future is existing in this moment, but within different frequencies. So a civilization that's at the end of their technological cycle could build a submarine that changes its voltage and materializes in that same location, just into our timeline. And then fucking, it's crazy.
That was well articulated. I like that.
So there's a consciousness aspect to this. Like, you have to think of like, consciousness is like, it's like the mind of God, you know? It's not a dude in a toga with a crown of thorns making Jupiter. You know, it's like everything you see is one band of frequencies. The highest frequency is light, unified mind. The lowest frequency would be blackness, absence of love, absence of whatever. And physical matter is somewhere right in the middle. Right? So you have the ability to tune up higher or tune down lower, and behavior and all these things and time, and it all fucking comes together. But what it means also is that your brain is what's called a transducer. You're an antenna. Consciousness.
That's what I was saying to
Duncan Trussell.
Yeah, Duncan Trussell.
So you create map.
Now, that's the first thing out of everything he said that I've kind of resonated with things I've been hearing for the longest about, you know, them mind control. Different stories about people who feel like they've been abducted, walked in the woods, seen something, and then their arms and their legs couldn't move. You know what I mean? And things were being controlled through their mind. So to hear that the brain is kind of an antenna for control, that there, I can kind of align with and kind of understand, wrap my head around. and make logical sense of. I can see that. The other stuff he was talking about, we've seen a few videos on time and how they've tried to explain time and its relevancy in space. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to do a little more research before I can understand what he's getting at with time.
Matter. And when you think something, it creates it. And you're not reactionary to your environment. You're actually proactive, and you just don't know it. So it really matters what you choose to see and feel, because that's literally what's being created for you. And people don't know this shit. So when you're like really into some crazy shit, the universe will start creating things, and we just think it's paranormal.
Yeah.
Like, for example, at UCLA, they were studying poltergeist events, and they found out that you can see a book move on the shelf and it scares you. But if you see a book move on the shelf and it scares the shit out of you, that book will then fly off the shelf and try and hit you. So the more scared you get, the more shit starts happening. And they didn't know why. Well, the reason is you're a transducer of your environment. You're an antenna plugging into all these frequencies. And once you go, oh, that book is moving, it'll move.
It's like he kind of mixed that with The Secret a little bit and kind of made sense of some things that we've seen, how things continue to escalate. The more scared or more different feelings you release towards it, it escalates more. So I don't know. Like I said, I might not agree with all of that, but some of that holds a little weight and validity to it that I think, and it was well articulated, as Steve-O said. I have to hear more from him. That was my first time ever hearing him speak. What's his name? Tom DeLonge or something like that. I'm gonna have to look up some more stuff and hear some more insight from him.
Looks like we have an F-22 fighter jet chasing a UFO, and it can't keep up. Oh my god, he just got gapped. He just got gapped. Nah, but this one's gonna get caught. Yeah, he needs to do like LS swap or something. He's way too slow. Looks like we have an F-22 fighter jet chasing a UFO, and it can't keep up. Oh my god, he just...
How are these videos? I don't know about that one.
Come here right now, Paul. Come here right now. Paul, right now. What is that? What is that? Come here right now, Paul.
Paul better had came here. Bro was serious about what he was seeing in the sky, man. People are no longer, you know what I mean? People are looking up and paying attention. Very much so nowadays, man. We're aware. Dare I say we're starting to be unplugged out of this matrix.
Secret moon base entrance. Is this footage genuine? A UFO was filmed flying into a moon crater that opens and closes. The crater seemingly has a false bottom that hides the entrance to wherever this object is going. Could this be real or CGI? If it is real, are they really here? Secret moon base entrance.
If you're going to go deep in the rabbit hole, there's like the grays that everybody talks about, and there's another thing called the tall whites. The people have described them. They almost look like Scandinavian or something like that, like pale skin. Some alien life is probably, 100,000 years ahead of us, 700,000 years ahead of us, 1,000,000 years ahead of us. But some alien life is probably millions and millions of years ahead of us. They probably don't want to fuck with us anymore. But I bet that intelligence reaches that moment where you can join the intergalactic hive of minds. And the civilization reaches some insane harmony with the very universe itself.
Right.
That's probably where it goes if you don't blow yourself up. If you're going to go deep.
Just think about, and when he speaks about how far they're ahead of us, look how far we've come. As a civilization, whatever you want to classify as, look how far we've come. And then look at the gaps and the holes of that information or how we obtain that information. That right there alone should make you think and question about things. There's no real answers as to okay, where did this, or how did this, or who obtained all of this information? How do we start and get to this point? There's a lot of gaps and holes in those stories and that information. And it can be due to things we haven't found yet, significant artifacts to explain the information that we now have and possess. Maybe why Nikola Tesla got that information and was able to see so far into the future with his inventions and stuff like that. Different things, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that's unanswered. So when you hear Joe Rogan speak like this, hey, man, I can't disagree.
There's no way that's not an alien. Look at it. It's literally flying in the air, and it's not a kite. It's not a remote control airplane. Nothing natural moves like this. This is literally an alien or something. There's no way that's not...
We have not encountered any aliens. Where are the aliens? This is the Fermi paradox. This is one of the most important questions. How come we've not found any aliens? There's people out there who think we found aliens. Trust me, I would know. We have not. Okay. People ask me, you've been to Area 51. Okay, please. SpaceX actually has Area 59.
That was cocky of him to say, I would know. I would know. I'm here. Like, really, bro? I get it, you're a billionaire, okay. You know what I mean? But that don't mean they ain't keeping nothing from you either.
It's even better, 8 better.
On 38, they are reporting that there's a person who is taller than the village business. Sometimes the black male 6 foot or taller.
I'm sorry, they just found what under the water? Nah, this is flipping mental. This guy right here is Jake Kohler, a famous YouTuber and scuba diver. Very experienced and for years has been exploring the underwater world as a treasure hunter. Whilst exploring the depths of Lake Guntersville in Alabama, he made a shocking discovery. He saw something at the bottom of the lake which he originally thought was just a shipwreck. This is what he found. A flipping UFO at the bottom of the lake. Oh, not something that just looks like a UFO, an actual UFO, look at it. Kohler contacted the authorities and they have been swarming to the place ever since with scientists and investigators, and the news has gone global. Paddy have published a full article, so go check it out, link in bio.
Yeah, you done it, you done it. You want a UFO? Go ahead. Go.
Fucking UFO!
That's... Yeah, you done it, you done it.
Somebody tell me what be going on, man? Are they just putting it in front of our face, just trying to just... what are they doing? Taunting us at this point? So I feel like it's a shell game going on right in front of our eyes. You know? And they want us to look here so maybe the real stuff can be hidden through and taken another spot there.
Recently, I saw an alien laying on the beach surrounded by government officials. I decided to investigate the origin of the alien, and I stumbled upon what looks like an underwater alien base. Notice the circular structure deep underwater with an opening in the center. When viewed from land, we can see what looks like a UFO, right above the alien base. When we take a closer look at the underwater alien base, we can see that there is a 27-foot opening in the center. Is this where the UFOs go to hide from us? How many more hidden alien bases are there around the world? They are everywhere.
Pay attention. This was about a year or two ago at the Panther Stadium. Just pay attention to how advanced AI technology is. Do y'all see this? This even on the Carolina's Panthers website. Carolina unveils mixed reality Panther before the game. And then, you know, they got stuff like this too that's going on.
I don't know what that is, but that's something in the sky right there.
Now, those could be drones. We've seen videos on there where drones are kind of just synchronized together to go up and display a light show. And then that video of the Panther is, I would think that's CGI. Yeah, not AI. I think that's kind of more so CGI. But I'll probably look for y'all who have more experience in that type of stuff than myself. I don't claim to have the most experience. I'm still learning about the two, but I would think that would be more so CGI.
Man shines a light at a UFO and you'll never guess what happens next. The man made a detour at Sentinel, Arizona rest stop. He observed several UFO in the distance. He decided to shine his light at them. You're not going to believe it, but it looks like the UFOs began to communicate with him. So let's analyze the footage.
Whoa, look at those guys. What in the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god.
People are trying to say the UFO...
Maybe it's coincidence, but it did kind of look like it responded to his light a little bit. I don't know.
...was a drone, but here's the thing. When you look at Google Maps, he was in the middle of nowhere. Which means it's unlikely that anyone was out there with the drone. Not to mention, the object had instantaneous acceleration, which civilian drones just don't have. Unfortunately, the incidents that took place that night remain unsolved.
I feel like everything that people want to bring out and say could be possibly UFO or aliens or UAPs or something like that. Everybody want to point and say, oh, that's just a drone. Oh, that's just a drone. How can you be so sure? How can you be so sure? Y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think, man. And I'm gone. Peace.